Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well. So, there's only a few more days left in the Season of Abundance, and at the time of this recording for me, which is Saturday the 17th of August, there's about 3 days. So by the time that this video goes up, it's probably going to see itself out. So I hope you guys have actually done your bit and completed your challenge of the Season of Abundance. I'm about to do that today with you guys as well. So the last couple of things I need to do is I need to accept a couple of quests, which we're doing right here. So we're going to go ahead and do just that, and I'm going to obviously chat it to you guys about what I think about the event itself, and you know, was it worth it and all that sort of jazz, and you know, was it something that we needed? Well, is it something that you guys could see, you know, something that happens, whoops, what did I do that for? If it's something that you could see or foresee that will happen, you know, on a monthly basis, or you know, into that extent there, because I did note at the start of this specific battle pass that I felt like it was very close in between in relation to when we had the last one. So did they come too close to one another? Let me know in the comment section down below, because the way that I remember it, the battle pass events were based on seasons. So what I mean by that was seasons, whether it's seasons of change, so you know, like your spring into autumn, or you know, sorry, summer, so on and so forth, or things like themed events like Halloween was one, Easter was another, of course, you know, Christmas of course is another one there. So I don't know whether or not if that's something that they're looking at changing. You know, whether or not they're going to do something like that again for the next seasonal update, who knows, but we're obviously going to find out eventually. So that could be one thing as well. So, you know, something I just wanted to point out, I guess, at the end of the day. So you guys might be noticing as well, I do have sorry, I am actually in update 7.9 as we speak. So I had a couple of setbacks that I wasn't actually able to get this before 7.9 came out, but we do have 7.9 out, which is the gold event as well. So everything is on a heightened level to acquire gold. If you guys want to go ahead and check out that video, I do have that already up by the time that you guys are watching this one. So go ahead and check my playlist, and that will show you the previous video, that you guys can have a bit of a look to see that update in a little bit more detail. But let's go ahead and head over to the first location. I'm just going to do a couple more things to get myself sorted out, and I'm going to bring you guys back in once we get over there. Okay guys, and we are at the bayou, so we're actually going to go ahead and tackle the mature alligators and see if we can get these guys taken out as soon as possible. So apparently we are after 5 of these buggers here, so I'm not too sure exactly how much we're going to find in the first run, but we obviously going to give it some, you know, a bit of a shake and bake. If you guys know that reference from that movie, yeah, you guys know. If you guys know, you know. I guess at the end of the day, but let's continue on and see if we can find those mature alligators. Hopefully there should be about. They said it was a nest, some sort of infestation, so I don't know whether or not we're going to need to leave the area and come back to it, but here's the first one. And let's see if we'll take you out. And no, he didn't nip me, which is good. Oh, you know what, I'll take out the panther, because it's guaranteed me to give me some fine leather, and I mean fine, perfect hide, sorry I should say. So I'd rather pick up those along the way too, so I figure, you know, why not? Okay, let's pick up some of this, and is there anyone hiding behind these? Okay, Louisiana fox, that's, oh, sorry, lynx, I should say. And let's see what we get out of this. I will take all of that, and honestly, I've got so much of glycerol. I know a lot of people cannot get glycerol to save their lives. Me, I've got an abundance of it, and I'll tell you what, with the new update as well that we've just got, I wonder if that's going to be something, you know, that we're going to be able to trade as well at the same time, or you know, they give us something, I guess, at the end of the day. Who knows? Another panther. Let's go ahead and take you out, Mr. Panthy. Okay, Mr. Louisiana Lynx. Take you out. Take you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue on this way and see if we can try and find us some mature alligators here. Hopefully there's one over here. Yes, there is. Let's go ahead and just get ourselves out of danger and just doing a quick turn and burn and boom, and we did it. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Okay, is there anyone else around here? I guess the other thing too, and that I've noticed for a little while now, and I reckon this is probably a byproduct of the updates, you know, as time goes on, and I guess, you know, relevance of items and things like that. So when the deep water had actually became, you know, made available for all of us that we can access, and the part of the, I guess part of the requirements of the deep water. I didn't realise you guys were shooters. Well, there were shooters here. There's a couple of them. What I'm sort of trying to get at is, I recall we had to use. Can we actually go through? We can't actually. But how do I get through to the other side over here? I don't know if that's I don't think we can actually pass through, can we? Was that where we first started? I have no idea. But anyway, going back to what I was sort of trying to explain, is that there was an emphasis on getting alligator hide, right, or scales, or whatever you want to call them. And I know you have to get a certain amount in order for you to, you know, pop them into the shack that we've got in the deep water. So for those that actually have got the shack, well done to you guys, and for those that don't just quite yet, I don't know whether or not if it's just relative to your game or your game stage, or where you are in the game's you know, progressional status, that I haven't actually seen in the ways of frequent jobs, or frequent and enough jobs, I should say, of obtaining those what do you call it? Those alligator scales or skins or hides, whatever you'd like to put them as. So don't know what the situation is there with that specific resource, but I have I don't know whether or not if we're going to be looking at any sort of changes to recipes or something like that, or are we simply not ready for that specific resource, because it was a tier 5, or was it a tier 6? I can't even remember. I think it was a tier 5 item, and I think they sort of changed it down, you know, and put it down the hierarchy of things. So I don't know what that entails, or why they've done that, but again, I mean, look, the game goes through a lot of changes, and you know, with those frequent changes come you know, different directions and different probabilities of you know, of what we could achieve in game. So you know, I feel like that's something that was worth pointing out, because I've noticed it myself. We just don't really get a lot of those skins, and I know one you obviously get guaranteed is only when you are at the cultist camp and you're taking on the I guess the boss version of the Alligator clan. So I feel like that's probably the only time that you are going to get one consistently, but in the wild mainly I don't seem to find those quite as often as I did when I was sort of trying to build the shack up. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are around that. But let's continue on. Get those Louisiana links. Okay, get the heals, move on, and let's see where we are at with all of this. Alright, is there a mature alligator? Yes, there is. Finally. Ooh, I did take you out. Nice. I got that one-shot kill. If you guys don't know what that is all about, the one-shot kill is essentially governed from a ring that I've procured in one of the battle passes that entitles me to a 5% chance in doing a one-shot kill on any animal, no matter what that animal might be, up until now, I guess. Alright, let's just go ahead and take out this Mr. Panther. Thank you very much, because you do spring me some pretty decent hides in return, so I'm happy with that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, get out of here, burglars. And Mr. Shoot Up, thank you very much. And I'll take that, and it doesn't look like, oh, cool, see, there you go. That was poetry in motion for me. wrapped with that one there, but I'm gonna have to bail again and see if we can try and do a bit of a rinse and repeat. So yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take, but we are, if I go back to my quest, I've only got 3 out of 5 completed, so we're gonna have to find us the next lot of alligators. Alright, me trying to find the last alligator. The last alligator actually found me, so let's go ahead and we can try and get this fella taken care of. And there we've got it. There we go. And you think he would have given me some alligator hide? You know, I guess that was wishful thinking. Oh, these fellas here. Go ahead and take out this shooter. And I just want to see what we've got inside this little chest and pick up some of those heals before we head out. And that was actually a good pickup because I am in the need to get some of that as well. So actually good call by me on that one. And of course there's another panther too, so may as well do the right thing and take him out, grab some of that and grab all of this as well, which is actually good. Alrighty, so we have to go back to Nick Bumpo with the completion of this. So obviously that's going to take us back to Silverton. We're still going to do the what do you call it? We're still going to do the West Star event as well, which I'm keen to do. Why? Because there's a bit of cleanage on the line, which I wouldn't mind in getting myself. So let's go ahead and oh god, these guys just come out of nowhere. Watchdog, get out of here, please. Thank you very much. And I don't think there's anything else for me to do over here, so I feel like we just got to head out, and I've got to find my way out. So can I actually get out this way? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Look at that. Look at that. Okie dokie. Let's quickly head over to the deep water because, of course, what I neglected to bring along with me was a pickaxe, which I don't have on me at the moment, but I feel like I'm pretty sure I've got one over here. So I do not. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? So damn, can't do much about that then. Alright, so we're going to head out there because I would have picked up a couple more you know, bits and pieces for myself, but what can you do? Let's quickly do a quick ride along over there. Shouldn't take us that long to get over there, really, should it? I don't think it will, but let's quickly do that. And obviously what we're wanting to do today is complete the challenge for the Season of Abundance as well. So I do want to get this out of the way today. So the final dance for me, well, is basically doing this part as well as the Nick Bumpo event too. But there was one other thing that we are required to do. Well, I should be doing. I know I've got a few days to do it, and ideally it would be a way of doing it, but I should be doing it. But I feel like at this point in time, I've got the bandwidth to get away with not having to do it legitimately. And what I mean by that is I need to complete one more entire period request for finishing and clearing out the Digger's Den for a second run. So I can do it, it can be done, but to be perfectly honest with you guys, with the resources that I've got, I'd rather just start focusing, or refocusing on, I should say rather, in rebuilding my stockpile. Okay, so I would rather much get that sort of done and across the line and just spend the coin to actually finish off the event, and that way I can sort of be done with it, and I'm just, you know, prepare myself for future videos, and you know, and getting myself involved in other things as well at the same time. So I feel like that should be something that I need to switch gears on, because look, don't get me wrong, I've done this for a little bit now. You know, the Season of Abundance, the events themselves, they're good, but they do take a lot of time on you to actually, you know, complete, and they do take a lot of time and effort for you to do those sort of tasks. And not to say that they're bad or anything like that, but it just sort of makes you only log in for this sort of stuff to do. And you know, I'd rather just log in and, you know, play the game essentially, right? And obviously that's what you're here to do anyway as a whole, but I don't know, I just feel like you know, I'm at a point where there they are. God, I had to go all the way around to actually get this done, you know. And look at all the bloody coal that I'm missing out on. Oh man, I can't believe that, but that's okay. I wish I had a pickaxe with me, but it is what it is. Alright, let's just take out these thugs. get these fellas sorted out. Okie dokie, very good. Mr. Shooter, let's get you taken care of. And, oops, all these black wolves as well. And we've got the mature black wolf, thank you very much for your participation, of course. And we do have ourselves the ability now to go over to the West Star train. Where are you, sir? You are all the way over there. Okay, so how am I looking with material? Storage wise. Let's go ahead and delete that. And new little feature as well with the 7.9 update. So if you go back into our inventory, we've actually got a sort button now, which we didn't have for a very long time. So I'm glad that they've got that option in the game now, which is actually a nice little quality of life improvement, I feel. So yeah, kind of like that. All right, let's go ahead and sort these fellas out. Oop. I didn't mean to crouch, I meant to attack straight away, but you know, it is what it is. Let's continue on and pick up these fellas here. And take out the miner, take out the whaler, get the miner out of the way, the whaler as well, and then we just got the regular old shooter, and we've got quite a bit of empty canteens that we're picking up, which is nice. Alright, there's the thug. We'll deal with you, sir, thank you, and the shooter, of course. There we go, continue on, whaler, thank you. Come here, and well, you didn't drop anything on one. Should we switch to the humpback? I think we should. Try and take these guys out in threes. And deal with you. Thank you very much. Okay. And this Naka. Still to this day, the Naka just feels like a funny name. I'd like to understand the backstory or the origin of picking up or suggesting some of these names, or to that extent. I wouldn't mind knowing personally, but that's just a me thing. Don't know how about you guys, how you guys feel like that in the comment section down below, but let me know. I'm interested to hear. Let's pick up that, let's pick up that, let's pick up that, and let's keep on keeping on. We are heading over to the main the main bandit, I guess, the main hijacker, they call it. But what I've also noticed with this West Star event too, sometimes there is a possibility of you obtaining a chest that you could open up. Doesn't happen all the time that I've noticed. So yeah, I don't know how that works, but that's just it's just the way I've encountered it myself in the past. Alright, so what we're going to do now real quick is I am just going to drop a few things off, because we're going to need some of that beautiful storage. Alright, let's quickly head over to Silverton on Horsey, of course, and we are going to pick up our rewards. And yeah, we can move on and actually finish off this event, because look, I'm keen to finish it off. I'm keen to sort it out and get it done. So let's go ahead and do that. First off, let's go over to Nick Bumpo himself. Nick? Oh, next door. I knew that. So Mr. Nick Bumpo, complete that. So we've got 35 coin there. Got a saber, and I think we've got a couple of other things as well, and we've got the marble, which I really don't need, to be honest with you guys, because I've got quite a bit at the moment. So let's continue on. And oh no, West Star is up here. John Conrad, sorry Johnny, I always forget about you. I always go back to the sheriff for some stupid reason, and Gustav always gives me this little intro here, put in a good word for you. So I don't know if that will ever eventually amount to anything in future updates. I have no clue, but getting some of these as a reward is actually a really good feat too, so I'm wrapped with that. 125 coin there, so 150 for my trouble, so I think I did okay with that. Anyway, we are basically done with this event too, so let's go ahead and sort this out now. Like I said, the last thing we need to do is this. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm that, and that enables me to get all of the quest rewards done, and that's basically what we are getting, people. Free and the premium offerings as well. So as you can see, they are all ready to go, ready to be I guess, claimed by me. So basically the biggest things that I want was the tier 6 rubber and the barrel tubes, of course the industrial parts as well, because that's going to allow me to make that weapon that I ended up getting in a previous video. So just to sort of go back to that, let's quickly go over here into my gun workbench, and this bad boy here, the Savage Model 99. So I'm keen to actually get that, because now I should have all of the necessary equipment and requirements to actually get all of that, and actually create it too. So I'll be keen on getting that done, so that'll be great. And as we continue on, we've got the new horsey as well, and we got the elixir and the fried fish. So let's go ahead and collect all. They have been sent to my my inventory. And I guess the final thing is I just want to go over and see what type of horsey that we've got there, and we'll obviously round out the video. So let's go ahead and do that just now. So a new horsey, and I do want the ability to breed it as well. So I've got 2 elixirs, which is good. So it gives me the ability to actually breed tier 4, and hopefully I can try and get a tier 5 horse, because these are all rare and I just haven't had the luxury, unfortunately, of beautiful. So you are a female, and I've got Bullet as the male there. So I should probably pair these 2 up now and actually see if we can actually get something happening with these 2. So let's go ahead and do Bullet and Dakota. 100% chance of offspring inherits rare seal brown. Okay, so I won't get the unicorn horse look, unfortunately, but we will get some other positive traits from that. So let's go ahead and dump some food in, and I'm going to dump the potatoes in, and of course let's see if we can get this over to a day or so. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Let's do the breeding scenario. So Bullets and Dakota, don't let me down. Please, I'd love to see I get a rank up, but I don't think I will, because it doesn't actually specify that there is a rank up opportunity. It just says that the traits will be taken over. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go with those 2 happening at the moment. So they're both tier 4. So yeah, look, let's just see. Anyway guys, that is going to go ahead and do it for me for this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this as well. And actually, before we sign off, I want to sort of give you guys a bit of my synopsis with this as well. And I know I've pretty much left it right to the end of the video. I probably should have explained this a lot earlier on, but discussing this this battle pass. So for me, look, I think in the long run, as I continually did it, if it wasn't for one specific event or task that I had to do, basically this would have been a very difficult adventure for me to do, right? And that would basically be the complete quest board. I think from a gaming point of view, that we need to have that pretty much for every single event. And the reason why that I say that is it offers you silver coins, right? Some people will have a lot more silver like myself, some people may not have enough like myself, but I feel like if we don't have this, it's going to make life a lot more difficult for those that don't actually have the enablement to get themselves coins and things like that, especially if you're free to play, okay? Obviously a main revenue stream of getting silver coins is doing the quest board events, and that entitles you to get, you know, X amount. Like you've just seen in this video today, I was able to get nearly about 150 odd coins just for doing 2 tasks, and it took me a bit over 20 minutes to do that. So if you extrapolate that over a few days, you get a bit of a buffer happening, and that enables you to purchase items in the game, you know, skip quests or, you know, tasks in this sense as well. So for me, I spent 750 coins in this part of the task section, so for the entire period. So essentially I skipped 2 events, one for the Steel Destroyer, which was 250 coin, and I did the Digger's Den that I skipped for 500, so that was basically 700 for me. And I think in the daily, I probably spent, so I would say about 300 coin. So I think I did about 3 events that basically gave me, that I had to actually skip in order for me to, you know, achieve what I achieved, and got me through the entire event. Mainly in particular, I just skipped the Canyon Trials, Spirit Cave and things like that. They're the only ones that I actually skipped and moved on from, because I just, I wasn't equipped to do those events. And I guess that's where things like this has to be taken into account of when you're actually playing for the battle pass, and if you're wanting to get all the rewards like I've just done with you guys today. So again, some people may do it all, and do it all, you know, legitimately without having to spend any coin, and good on you guys, because I've yet to do that myself. But I feel without coin spend, and having something like the quest board as a task alternative to generate a bit of coin, it's going to be very difficult for a lot of people to actually get to the end and claim all the rewards. But it's a good discussion to have, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are around that too. How did you guys go? Did you actually do it? Did you actually get it done without any coins? Did you spend coins, and how much if you did? I'd be interested to know. But there you have it. There's my perspective, and that's basically it. So again, for the second time, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this one. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.